Alex here with an event video on Victoria Seaman versus Michele Fiore, a case involving what the Daily Mail called a, quote, vicious City Hall catfight, unquote, between two Las Vegas councilwomen.
Councilwoman Victoria Seaman speaking out about a lawsuit that she filed against both the city and fellow Las Vegas councilwoman Michele Fiore. Madison Kimbrough spoke to Seaman today and heard from others involved.
I was assaulted by Councilwoman Fiore, and again, there was never any accountability for it, and things just became more and more and more aggressive.
Las Vegas Councilwoman Victoria Seaman taking action Monday, filing a lawsuit against fellow Councilwoman Michele Fiore for battery and assault. This after an incident that left Seaman's hand injured with a broken index finger. According to the lawsuit, in January of 2021, Councilwoman Fiore grabbed Victoria's hair from behind, yanking her head back and throwing her down to the floor inside of City Hall. And now, after a year of trying to get things resolved, Seaman believes filing a lawsuit was her last option.
I have been trying to get changes in policy so this doesn't happen to anyone else. I don't ever want somebody to be assaulted.
Seaman telling 8 News Now that she confided in Mayor Goodman for help. She says her claims were then dismissed, and instead the mayor advised her to resign. The city also being held responsible for not releasing video proof of the incident. Victoria says she's seen that video, but believes the city destroyed it to cover up the evidence. The city stating Monday that they will not comment on pending or ongoing litigation. And as for Michele Fiore, her spokesperson released a statement stating that this lawsuit is an attempt to stop Fiore from winning her upcoming election. Quote, "We look forward to the truth coming out as soon as possible."
Now, back in February, 8 News Now spoke with Michele Fiore about the assault allegations as she was running at that time for governor. This is what she had to say on Politics Now.
That physical altercation, we'll just have to see where that goes. But what I will tell you is that I would never, ever assault somebody first.
In the lawsuit, Seaman is seeking money for medical bills and other damages. She also wants Fiore to resign.
District Court Judge Maria Gall is allowing comprehensive electronic coverage of the proceedings, the first hearing of which we have already recorded and will publish shortly. Victoria Seaman is represented by Christian Morris and Brian Nettles. Michele Fiore is represented by Sigal Shatta, and the City of Las Vegas is represented by Peter Angulo. You can keep up to date with our coverage schedule by visiting ournevadajudges.com, and if you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the comments below, or you can send us an email at media@ournevadajudges.com.
The lawsuit wasn't my first choice, it was my last resort.
A legal battle between City of Las Vegas council members Victoria Seaman and Michele Fiore now underway. Good evening, I'm Marie Mortera. Jim Snyder has a night off. Seaman filed a lawsuit today claiming Fiore assaulted her and created a hostile working environment. News 3's Kristen Drummond joins us here in studio with more on the alleged incident happened.
Marie, I spoke with Councilwoman Seaman this afternoon. She tells me filing this 30-page lawsuit against Councilwoman Fiore and the city was her last resort, as you just heard. And she claims Fiore broke her finger last January. Now she wants change inside City Hall regarding policies as well as procedures.
It's been traumatic. It was humiliating.
Emotional Councilwoman Victoria Seaman. She stands outside her home, recalling the moment she says Councilwoman Michele Fiore injured her right index finger.
She twisted it and broke it.
Part of the allegations filed in a lawsuit Monday. The complaint accuses Fiore of grabbing Seaman's hand on the second floor of City Hall. After pulling her hand away, Seaman claims Fiore grabbed her by the hair and violently yanked her head backwards, throwing her to the floor. Moments, Seaman says a camera captured, but the lawsuit states the video footage of the attack was destroyed and no longer existed after 60 days. Is that the normal policy, deleting video in City Hall or after 60 days?
that's the policy, but it shouldn't be when a crime has been committed.
The altercation reaching that point after growing tensions between the two women months prior. Seaman says approaching city management and Mayor Carolyn Goodman about her problems did not work. Now she wants change.
I feel like nobody at City Hall listened to me or took the leadership to do anything about it.
Seaman demands Fiore's resignation and alleges a hostile working environment.
There has to be protocols in place, that these things need to be reported, that these things, people need to be held accountable.
Fiore is running for the office of state treasurer. Her campaign spokesperson says she's not doing interviews at this time, but released a statement.